Welcome back where you just saw that spot for Acti-Kare. And I would like to welcome back with us, it's been a little bit of time since she's been on, Laura Renaud. She is the area director for Acti-Kare. Good to see you again.
Good morning, thank you.
Yes, fantastic. Why don't you give us a little refresher about Acti-Kare?
Sounds good. So, home care agency, we specialize on in-home care, which involves helping with maybe walking, exercising, any meal preparation needed. We can do some dressing, showering. Transportation's a big one. If people don't want to just use the shuttle
nice.
here,
Yeah.
we can help do errands, going to doctor's appointments, engaging in fun activities, more active living, and memory care.
Yeah, and you know, right away, one of the things I think is really nice is some people maybe just want to have someone to go out on a walk with.
Yes.
They might be a little unstable, or they,
Right.
you know, for whatever reason.
Yes.
And you provide that.
That's what we find is the fear of falling is so
yeah.
common.
Yeah.
So if we can have somebody just standing next to the person walking, it's healthier to
Yeah.
get them outside. And
So you have all these different levels, just depending what they need.
Yes, and we will personalize the plan dependent on what the resident needs.
Fantastic.
So,
And
I do want to share a few.
oh, yeah, I was going to ask you some of your stories.
Some stories. So since I was on the air last, people have reached out. So thank you so much to everybody who's called and welcomed me into their home. And two examples that I want to share, just that were just so meaningful to me that we really made a difference. The first one is a full-time husband, full-time caregiver of his wife called, and she has advanced Alzheimer's, and he was in tears. He's like, "Lori, I just don't know what to do. I need help." And I said, "Let me come out." So I came out and I met with them, and she was in the bed, and he was just so upset, and he didn't want to move her into facility yet. And I said,
Yeah.
"Let us come in." And we were only there, or we are there 4 times a week, a few hours a day, and this lady is now, she's not a patient in the bed. She's up, she's walking, she's showered, her hair's done, her makeup's done with the help of our caregiver, and she's sitting at the table. He called and he just praised thanks to us, and the fact his wife is smiling again is made
that's
him
fantastic.
and she's able to stay home.
Yeah.
So that's the key with that story, that just we're delaying her having to go to a memory care facility. And then the second one, we had set up a caregiving plan ahead of time. This lady was scheduled for a very extensive back surgery, both anterior, posterior approach. And I'm a nurse too, so
that's why she knows those terms.
we forgot about that. So, so we was able to put this care plan together for her, so she could go straight from the hospital, avoid rehab or skilled nursing, and come home with the help of a caregiver. Once again, not full time, but a few hours a day to get her to help with the physical therapy and get her out of bed, showered, and safe and eating well. So those
and
are
that's
the two
another
I
thing you
wanted to share.
folks do. Maybe someone only needs it for a couple weeks for a little help with rehab, whatever it might be.
That's going to be probably only a 2-week assignment.
Yeah. But how helpful is that? And the first story you mentioned, you know, having a spouse as the main caregiver, that can be trying for that person. And it can get to the point, as you mentioned, frustrating, and they just kind of throw their hands up, and then they maybe get angry or whatever it might be. So get some help.
Yes, he was so thankful.
I want to ask you about this book you brought in, 5 Wishes.
Right. Okay. So when I'm going in the home and doing these care consultations, people have really good lists of their medications and their medical history, which is great because this is what we need to know. But when I take the conversation a step further, what are your care wishes if you aren't able to speak for yourself, if you get a terminal illness, if there's some sort of an emergency? What are we going to do? So this is a simple guide. This is free, and I could help fill it out, and you basically, it's a legal document as well.
Okay.
So you can assign who you want to make your care decisions, what kind of medical treatments you want, what you don't want, how comfortable you want to be, how you want to be treated, and what you want your loved ones to know, what's important to you.
So this is something they would keep for them to maybe put it in a safe or whatever it might be?
No, we want it out accessible. So when we do it's something you want to share with everybody you know. Share with your doctor, share
Okay.
with your family.
Okay.
Let your wishes be known. Then if the paramedics come in, you could show this. Or even a more simple document is the POST form. This is the
Okay.
physician order for life-sustaining treatment. This is
Right.
what the paramedics want to see if they come
Okay.
into your house. What are we going to do? This is another simple document to fill out.
Okay.
The doctor does need to sign it, or a nurse practitioner. And this is often posted in the on the refrigerator,
Okay.
or some people put
Right.
it in the refrigerator or freezer. But it's something when the paramedics come in, they don't have to search the house looking for it, so treatment's not delayed, or you won't be getting treatment you don't want because it's clearly
Yeah.
established there.
Very good.
So I just wanted to share those. You know, it's a little bit not the easiest conversation to have with people, but I am willing to have it, and it's so important to have your wishes known.
Yeah,
Yep.
very, very good. I'm glad you brought these in.
Yep.
In general, what you've been talking about here is really, whether it's this or the stories, is tailoring what the people need. It might be just a week or two. It may be something longer term where you have someone come in once a week or twice a week, whatever it might be, right?
Yes, completely flexible.
What if somebody needs 24-hour?
We
Do you
can
folks do that
too.
too? Okay.
Yep.
So
they need
really it
24/7
depends on what they
to
need.
2 hours once a week. Yep. And then I will provide the oversight too and make sure the caregivers are doing what is expected of them to do. And I do have wonderful workers, so people can feel comfortable
Very
inviting
good.
them into their home.
And to get these, how will they go about it? Can they just call you? Or?
You can
Okay.
contact me. Your doctor should have them, or the doctors will have the post, and then the 5 wishes you can get through me, or you can get online.
Okay, very good. The number's on the
Yep.
screen there, 397-6069. The website is southorangecounty.actikare.com.
Yes.
Right?
You got it.
Okay. You know what? If you just Google Acti-Kare Orange County, it'll come up one way or another, right? Nowadays, it's easy to find.
Yes.
Good to see you,
Thank
Lauren.
you, Ken. Thank you
We'll
for
see you
having me back
again.
on. I hope so.
All right. Take
Okay,
care,
thank
and
you.
we'll be right back.